Fentanyl is beyond just narcotics. Fentanyl is deadly. Fentanyl takes lives. It ruins families. We know that when we seize these pills, we're saving lives. We know that. My name is Ray Diaz. I'm the special agent in charge of the California Department of Justice Fentanyl Enforcement Program. Yeah, the fentanyl enforcement program was created in order to address the fentanyl crisis that we have in the nation and in the state of California. Technically, the origins are from the byproduct of the opioid crisis here in the United States. You have a number of people that have become dependent upon painkillers, and it was just a recipe for disaster when fentanyl was ultimately being capitalized upon by the cartels. Well, we go after the traffickers themselves. We try to eliminate the fentanyl from hitting the streets because we realize it's such a deadly drug that if it hits the streets, it's going to take lives.
Typically with us, we set up deals with the use of confidential informants. And those deals, sometimes those are buy walks in which we buy narcotics to establish a pattern to see if the suppliers have larger quantities, which can lead to a buy bust in which we place orders and we arrest the narcotics couriers at the time of the transaction.
And so right now we're going to go meet the CI, just brief him up real quick, make sure that nothing has changed from when he's last communicated with the suspected trafficker. There are certain protocols we need to do, such as search his vehicle, do a quick search of him just to make sure he doesn't have anything on him that he shouldn't have, which this guy's really professional. We've worked with him multiple times, so he's a pretty good guy.
Well, I've been assisting these guys for several years now. I've been on, like I said, I've been on both sides. I worked, several years, with different type of people, across the border. I've seen how much harm this drug causes, that it's killing kids, it's killing families. So I decided to, instead of participating and distributing this stuff or helping people distribute this stuff, I'd rather, help get it off the streets.
Once we land at the meet location, our friendly will place a call to the CI to set up the meet, and we'll just go from there.
Crick knows what car we're in and approximately where we're parked.
Okay guys, the door is in the white handle. It's inside of the lock. When they see the guy is watching you, careful. Be careful.
As they're expecting him to follow, so he's going to start to inch towards them.
The left turn signal on. Is that it? Oh, marking it. And confirm you have the friendly in pocket.
Yeah, they got the stop, so yeah, we're good. And so yeah, just meet us back at the location. We seized approximately 30,000 fentanyl pills. We also seized a illegal firearm from the male who said he takes it around for protection, but that he's not a bad guy or anything. And I believe he also has a warrant, a federal warrant for his arrest, so he's going to be in custody for a while. God only knows how many overdoses we prevented by getting 30,000 pills today.
All of our agents in the fentanyl enforcement program are passionate about this work. They have personal stories. Some of our agents have lost loved ones. In fact, I had retired from the California Department of Justice in 2020, and came back just for the purpose of having the opportunity to run this program, because I realized how important it is.
I was motivated to take this position for personal reasons. I unfortunately had a relative who overdosed from narcotics when I was very young, and narcotics have always had an awkward place in my life. I also had a few relatives who were in law enforcement, and clearly I gravitated towards them. I saw firsthand the negative influences of narcotics, addiction, overdoses, and death. It really resonated with me personally.
I have a purpose working with the fentanyl enforcement program. It really does touch home for me. I had a family member affected by drugs, and this is my way of paying homage to him and also helping other people. When you sit down and when you evaluate your life, you have to realize life, if you don't have a purpose, what is life? And I just realized that fighting the fight to save lives, fighting the drug crime is my purpose, and I'm loving it.
Right now, the fentanyl enforcement program is based in San Diego, Los Angeles, and we have a team in the Bay Area as well. And we also have agents that are placed in Sacramento. So we have a state-wide presence. And our teams also work together. With what we have right now, they are highly effective. And the reason they're highly effective is because we team up with our local law enforcement agencies and our federal counterparts, and we work together. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that the California Department of Justice Fentanyl Enforcement Program has really stemmed the tide in the fight against fentanyl.